Hey everyone! Today, we're diving into one of the biggest shakeups we've seen in the Chinese EV market in a while. Things are heating up rapidly, and we've got an absolute bombshell development involving Li Auto and the rising star ONVO L90. What we're witnessing right now is a major turning point, not just for NIO and its sub-brand ONVO, but also for how established EV players are responding to competition. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research. Its official Li Auto has caved under mounting pressure and is already slashing prices on its newly launched Li Auto i8, just days after its debut. That's not something you see every day. What's causing this sudden pivot? It's the ONVO L90, which is making a massive splash in the market. So let's break this down. Look at the latest insurance registration figures, analyze what's really going on under the hood literally and figuratively, and discuss the wider implications for the Chinese EV sector. Alright, let's start with the data that's creating waves. In the most recent weekly insurance registration stats, NIO recorded a very solid 7,930 units, which marks a 58% increase compared to the previous week. That's a strong bounce, and the internal breakdown is where things get even more interesting. From that total, the core NIO brand contributed around 3,450 registrations, while ONVO NIO's new sub-brand aimed at the mass market registered 3,700 units. For the first time, ONVO has outpaced the main NIO brand in weekly registrations. That's a significant milestone. This shift clearly demonstrates that ONVO is on the right track in terms of volume growth, especially since its core mission is to scale up deliveries and target broader consumer segments than the premium NIO lineup. Meanwhile, NIO's upcoming entry-level Firefly brand contributed another 780 insurance registrations, showing that all three prongs of NIO's multi-brand strategy are beginning to show traction. But the real star here, the ONVO L90. In just 3 days of initial deliveries, the ONVO L90 alone notched 1,976 insurance registrations. While this figure came in slightly below earlier expectations, there's a valid reason behind it: delivery logistics. Right now, ONVO's delivery centers are overwhelmed. Customers are still lining up to receive their vehicles this week, so those numbers should rise further as deliveries catch up. Now, let's talk rankings. Across the EV landscape in China, the leader for weekly insurance registrations was Leapmotor with an impressive 10K units. In second place, we had XPeng at 9K, while NIO grabbed the third spot. That's ahead of Xiaomi, which had 7,500, and surprisingly Li Auto, which only managed 5,900 registrations. That's right, Li Auto, once one of the strongest players in the space, has seen a notable decline in momentum, especially following the ONVO L90's launch. This isn't just speculation. There are numbers backing it up. A recent report suggested that since the Li Auto i8 was introduced, it has only garnered around 6K total orders. That's a dismal figure considering how much hype the company tried to generate. Combined with some logistical challenges during the i8's launch, Li Auto faced increased scrutiny, which impacted its early performance. Facing this pressure, Li Auto had no choice but to restructure its pricing strategy. In an unexpected move, the company decided to eliminate two of the i8's variants, the Pro and Ultra models. Now, only the Max version remains, and that's had its price dropped by 10K RMB, bringing it to 339,800 RMB. To sweeten the deal, buyers can still opt to pay extra for a rear entertainment upgrade that includes a large display. Effectively, this reshuffle gives customers higher-end specs at a lower price, making it feel like a discount and upgrade rolled into one. But make no mistake, this is a reactive measure, not a proactive strategy. It's a defensive play against the overwhelming reception of the ONVO L90. Digging a bit deeper, a consumer survey highlighted that roughly 40% of ONVO L90 buyers were previously considering the Li Auto i8 before making their final decision. Another 20% were eyeing Leapmotor models. That's nearly 2/3 of ONVO L90 buyers pulling away from Li and Leapmotor. That's huge. So why is the ONVO L90 having such a disruptive effect? Well, a lot of it comes down to technology. ONVO, backed by NIO's deep R&D resources, has introduced a game changer. The ONVO L90 is built with an integrated centralized control unit, which consolidates various computer modules that were traditionally separate in older vehicle architectures. Let me break this down simply. In most vehicles, you have different control modules managing things like power systems, seat functions, autonomous driving, and so on. These modules are independent and have to communicate with each other through physical cabling. This leads to increased latency, more wiring, added weight, and energy inefficiency. But ONVO has developed what NIO calls its full-stack system, where all these tasks are managed by a single intelligent control unit. This eliminates redundant wiring and makes communication between vehicle systems nearly instantaneous. The benefits: reduced weight, lower energy consumption, and faster system responses. This is a big reason why the L90 has achieved best-in-class energy efficiency and remains the lightest vehicle in its segment. On top of that, the multifunctionality of their cameras and sensors is more advanced. A rear camera isn't just for autonomous driving, it can also serve as a rear-view mirror or activate Guardian mode. That kind of modular flexibility is something that traditional setups, like the one found in the Li Auto i8, simply can't offer. So when you compare the two, it's not just about price. It's about a generational leap in vehicle intelligence and integration. And that's why, even with the price cut, the i8 is unlikely to beat the ONVO L90 in this head-to-head battle. It's not playing in the same tech league, and ONVO isn't done yet. There's chatter that NIO might roll out a lower-cost version of the L90 later this year, equipped with a 60 kilowatt-hour battery pack. That would further widen its appeal and bring in an even larger segment of budget-conscious buyers, putting even more pressure on competitors like Li Auto. So to recap, the launch of the ONVO L90 is proving to be a major inflection point in the EV market. It's outperforming expectations, dominating in weekly insurance registrations, and causing panic reactions from competitors. Li Auto's rushed price cut and variant cancellations are clear signs that they're trying to stay afloat amid rising pressure. At the heart of ONVO's success is not just competitive pricing, but technological superiority. From centralized computing architecture to energy-efficient design, ONVO is reshaping the EV value proposition for the mainstream buyer. As always, it's going to be fascinating to watch how the rest of the year unfolds. Will Li Auto bounce back with further adjustments? Will NIO's ONVO continue to steamroll ahead? Only time will tell, but right now, it's clear who's setting the pace. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing, and see you in the next video.